I think the tornado is just over this tree line right here. Tornado on the ground to my southwest. Big time tornado. Here in the trees. Go people, go people. Oh, there it is. Tornado forming directly behind me. Oh my God, it is less than half a mile from me. Multiple vortex. Alright, on a tornado-warned storm near Findlay, Ohio, right near the area of rotation. It's actually just to my west. I just got a visual of it. I'm going to have to turn west here in a second. On March 14th, several strong and long-tracking tornadoes would impact eastern Indiana and western Ohio. My first tornado of the year, however, was this weak rope near Van Loo, Ohio. I actually don't know if it's a tornado. I can't see ground circulation, but it's definitely a funnel. We have a possible tornado developing in the rain just off to my southeast. This storm would then go on to produce a large EF2 tornado near Plymouth, Ohio. And although I was within a mile of this tornado for most of its life, I was never able to gain visual on it due to heavy rain blocking my view. I was, however, able to find its damage path. Very clearly tornado damage here southwest of Plymouth, Ohio. There is debris scattered everywhere. There's power poles down. I mean, there is very clearly a tornado went through this area. Though I would have several more chases in both March and April, they weren't anything too exciting. I have a developing wall cloud near Kenton, Ohio. It's definitely rotating. I can see left to right motion with my eyes. On May 19th, I found myself chasing this incredibly beautiful and powerful supercell in western Oklahoma. There's tumbleweeds flying everywhere. At one point, I found myself chasing behind the TIV and made a cheeky remark about how that meant I was in a bad position. You know you're in a good spot when you're following the TIV. Little did I know how true that statement would become in just a few minutes. Yeah, we're stopping here. This is getting too dangerous. There's a tornado in there. It's completely rain wrapped. And I am not dealing with that. Oh shit, this is an incredibly strong RFD. Oh, trees coming down. Power lines over me? No, I don't. While traveling east between Butler and Custer City, Oklahoma to keep up with a potential tornado to my north, It appears incredibly likely that I intercepted the outer circulation of a second developing tornado approaching from my south. Ever encountered. Holy hell. Wow. Holy hell. Holy shit. Yep, we're moving. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy shit. Holy hell. Jesus. The next day found me chasing in Colorado for the very first time, and once again, I was treated to a beautiful supercell.
Storm is an absolute HP monster. I can't see any indication of a tornado in there with all the rain and dust that's just getting ripped into it. But it is still tornado warned, and it still does show some strong rotation. I just don't know if I'm ever going to be able to see it.
Though the storm was tornado warned, sunset and large amounts of dust would make seeing a tornado incredibly difficult. So with these factors in mind, and a long overnight drive to Iowa for the next day's chase, I decided to abandon the chase. But first, I wanted to attempt my first real core punch, as radar showed the storm weakening and should only contain ping pong ball sized hail. Got some ice grenades coming down. Unfortunately, the storm had other plans as it re-intensified, and instead of ping pong balls, I got golf balls and even a few lines. That's a little too big for my liking. Not trying to lose my windshield, I turned tail and abandoned the chase for real this time. On May 21st, the forecast called for the possibility of fast-moving, long-track, and intense tornadoes in southwest Iowa. That forecast ended up being spot on, as I was able to intercept 2 tornadoes this day, the first being this EF3 near Valeska, Iowa.
Tornado on the ground to my southwest. Big time tornado. Here in the trees.
Apparently, in my rush to reposition, as this tornado was within a mile of my location and moving directly at me at 50 miles per hour, I inadvertently left my GoPro running in my passenger seat, which captured the tense moments of me taking my escape route. Go people, go people. Go people, go people. Gotta go, gotta go. It also captured the moment I realized a second, even stronger tornado was crossing the highway directly behind me. There it is. Tornado forming directly behind me.
This tornado would reach high-end EF4 strength before impacting the small community of Greenfield, Iowa.
Oh my God.
Additionally, researchers from the University of Illinois also intercepted this tornado, and within their mobile Doppler radar data, found evidence of wind speeds up to 313 miles per hour, the highest ever recorded on Earth.
Multiple vortex. Multiple vortex tornado just to my north. Absolutely incredible. All right, gotta go.
On May 25th, while most other chasers were down near the Red River, I opted to chase the northern target in south central Kansas and was able to intercept this storm near Kiowa.
Got a big wall cloud forming near Kiowa, Kansas right now. Big time wall cloud. It developed rapidly within the last 10 minutes and it is pulling in huge amounts of dust. Just sucking in dust like there's no tomorrow.
Once again, chasers would have to deal with poor visibility due to the tremendous amounts of dust being ingested by the storm. Buried deep in the dust and rain, a large tornado appeared to be in progress.
All right, the storm is officially tornado warned. There's a tornado in there. It's real hard to see. There's a lot of dust. It actually might be crossing the road right in front of me. There is some rapid rotation. That might be it. That might be the tornado right there. It is so hard to see. I think the tornado is just over this tree line right here, just to my north.
On July 10th, the remnants of Hurricane Beryl would move through upstate New York and bring with it a very unusual tornado event for the region. I was able to intercept this tornado-warned supercell near North Collins, New York. For a few brief moments, it looked as if this storm may produce a tornado right in front of me.
We have a large tornado developing right in front of me. Rapid rotation. This motion is incredible.
As of the recording of this video, the US has seen 1,765 tornadoes, well above the yearly average of 1,250. Even my state of Ohio saw 73 tornadoes, breaking its previous yearly record of 62. And finally, I personally documented 6 tornadoes this year, the most I've ever seen in any one year. Truly, 2024 was the year of the twisters. With all that being said, I cannot wait to see what next year brings and to share it with all of you. So I will see you all again next spring, and remember,
if you feel